Hi, good day everyone. This is Muni once again from Driftwood Studio. I am very excited today to share a tool that I recently received from overseas. Here in our country, we don't get quality tools. So therefore, whenever somebody's coming from overseas, I'm actually the one calling them up and saying, can you bring me this or can you bring me that? And the one that I want to share with you is a dovetail saw. This is a Veritas Dovetail saw. It's a back saw, 20 TPI. 20 TPI basically means it is 20 teeth per inch. And this is a crosscut saw. It's not a rip saw. So crosscut and rip cut are two different. So if you are ripping along the grain, that is called a rip cut, if you're cutting. And if you're doing it across the grains are moving this way and you're cutting it across, you need something called a crosscut saw. So the set of the teeth and the way the teeth are modeled is different in both. This is a crosscut saw. I was also looking for a rip cut saw, but I couldn't find it there. In that shop, I think they had run out of it. But I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing and show you exactly what comes in the box. So let's start. So the box itself is a very simple cardboard box and doesn't have much information. All it says is fine tooth dovetail Veritas saw 20 TPI, and I think it says here 14-degree rake angle and 60-degree included angle. High carbon steel 20 TPI cut set at 0.003 inch on each side. The set is actually the deviation that you have from the center line, and you have to keep it one left, one right, one left, one right, tooth after tooth, in order for it to keep cutting through the wood without getting stuck in the wood, because the wood has the tendency to bind and bite down on your blade. So what the set does is that it gives it space and it opens up a pathway for it to grow and glide through the cut. It says 0.03 inch on each side, and 14-degree rake angle and 60-degree included. That's the angle at which the teeth are created. The thickness of the material is around ½ an inch thick. So basically that means that it is for ½ inch thick wood that you should be using it. There are others which you can use for bigger material, for 3/4, and then this is the half one. And the 3/4 one would generally have 14 TPI or 16 TPI, but for finer work, like something which is a thinner material and you want to make a jewelry box or really fine work, you need a 20 TPI, which is a high TPI. It can even go higher in some of the brands that we have. Lee Nielsen, I think, have a 24, I believe. So that's what the box is, and let's just quickly do the unboxing. Just let me get the... Let's see what comes in the box. Yeah, there it is. They have a reading material for us. So this is some instruction. It is an instruction manual, I believe. Yeah. So it tells us about the whole specifications are here. The rake, the 60-degree angle, the 14-degree angle, and that's the set of the tooth, how it's made, how it's yeah. So that's the, what else? And here it is. Not much to it actually. Yeah. It's a pistol grip, as you can see. Yeah. if anybody has had a chance of practicing, that's a pistol grip. So you can actually see that. It's a small saw because it's for fine work. It is for joinery, it is for dovetails, and as you can see, it's a very small size saw. I think the size exactly, what's the size here? I think it says on the box, I think it must be like 10 inches or something. Yeah, it doesn't say, but I don't think it's more than 10 inches. So it's actually 9 inches long, and the plate is about 1.5 from the back to the, so you can actually not do any dovetail. Well, you don't need to do any more bigger dovetails, but that's what it is, and it is it seems very well made actually. Yeah, I like this. This is nice. Let's just give it a quick run and see how it goes. I mean, I'm not making a dovetail out of it, but let's just see. I wonder if it's got starter teeth. Now, the starter teeth is a new concept which some of the good brands are coming up with. What they do is that they leave an inch or two in the beginning. They are far more higher TPI in the front, and then it is less at the back. Those are the starters. So basically what it does, it helps to bite down and create a pathway. Okay, well, it cuts better than a lot of saws that I have. What I would like is maybe just put a little bit of a wax on it to make it glide better. Plus, I think I need a bit of a grip because it's vibrating. Yeah, and it's a fairly clean cut. Yeah. And I think what I need to see is if it is as clean as I would like it to be. Let's see. So it's quite a clean cut. How do I cut this through? Yeah, here you go. But again, I'm not a very good expert at it. I'm not that good a carpenter to actually really. Yeah, I think it's a clean cut. It's quite a clean cut. It's clean enough that if I put it back together, you can see the grains get, the cut starts to disappear. So that's basically a dovetail plane for you. Dovetail saw. And this is a Veritas dovetail saw. It's got a very good feel to it. I like it. So I'm looking forward to using it to make dovetails. Yeah. So there it is. Dovetail saw. Veritas 20 TPI crosscut. Thank you very much.